to me and his channel.
What's up, it's your boy LOE Visuals. I'm back with another video. How y'all day? Hope y'all vibing, y'all chilling, y'all enjoying y'all day, y'all a productive day. We back at it. Before I start, make sure y'all smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn the post notifications on. You want to find me on any other platform. My link tree is in my bio. So let's talk about it. Ryan Garcia says that he would give Terence Crawford his biggest payday, and that's Canelo will give him his biggest payday. So, that's kind of crazy to say, but it would be a big payday for Crawford, but I don't think Terence Crawford is interested in Ryan Garcia. Terence Crawford is trying to get Canelo Alvarez. He stated on multiple occasions that, he's trying to get Canelo Alvarez. He's 37, so, he's trying to get a big fight. But in my opinion, I do think Ryan Garcia is a big fight for Terence Crawford. If Ryan Garcia is serious, which I don't think he's serious about doing. I think he's just using Terence Crawford's name because, he knows he needs a big fight coming back. I told you he's been sitting out a year, so, money's a little funny, guys. These guys spend a lot of money, and, if you're not bringing money in, it get tight, tight in your pocket. So let me be clear there. But I don't think Ryan is serious. I think he's just using his name. He spewed off a bunch of things about Crawford, calling him boring, and he beat a washed up Spence and all of that, such and such. So I can't. It's kind of crazy to say because Ryan Garcia hasn't accomplished half of what Terence Crawford has accomplished. He beat Devin Haney. He was popped and drugged up to do that. He quit against Tank. That's it. That's all Ryan Garcia has in his career. Those two fights. Only two fights, he can hold his hat on. He hasn't been a world champion. Never been unified. Never even, graced the world champion. He's one of those guys that say belts don't matter and such and such, such and such. So it's kind of crazy that, you could kind of grill Crawford and him talk about Crawford like he's just accomplished. You ain't really did anything in a game, to even, talk about a guy like Crawford, in my opinion. And I don't know, I can't say what you'll be in the future, but right now, in this day and age, you can't hold, Crawford's gloves. You can't. Let's be real, in a real fight. And if you guys actually boxed, you try to say, oh, guys like to say he got touched up, but Israel Madrimov. A lot of you guys aren't Israel Madrimov. Let's start there. Ryan Garcia, you are a 40-pounder right now. Even though you missed weight your last fight, I'll say you a 40-pounder. You're saying you're gonna fight a 54-pounder. It's not a good thing for you. You're gonna try to base your fight off. You think you're gonna land a left hook on Terence Crawford, which is not gonna happen. You might get one, but who knows? How do we know you hurt Crawford? We definitely know you're not the better boxer in this situation. And we can honestly, argue Terence Crawford is a better finisher than Ryan Garcia. We can argue that for sure. But I just find it crazy. I do agree, you could be a big payday, but not the biggest. Canelo Alvarez is the biggest payday for Terence Crawford. That's why he's chasing that fight. Point blank, period. Now, you being a big payday for him, absolutely. I think you've been a big social media following for Terence Crawford if you guys were to fight, but are you serious about it? That's the question. Because if you are, I think Terence Crawford may entertain it. If he's really looking for big paydays, I think he could entertain a situation with you and him fighting because right now he may not get Canelo if Canelo can get Dimitri Bivol in May, that leaves, you know, Crawford out to dry again, and you know, who knows? He may entertain Ryan Garcia. But as far as the fight, we know what would happen in the fight. I still think 37-year-old Crawford would beat the brakes off Ryan Garcia. And that's just honestly that's not a non-biased opinions. That's just, you know, just what I've seen in the sport. You know, I just don't think Ryan Garcia has the skills to compete with a guy like Terence Crawford. I just don't. You know, especially being that Crawford is a constant professional, you know, always in the gym, always in shape. You know, I just find it hard for me finding an advantage for Ryan Garcia. You know, I know you guys think, oh, he landed the left hook. You know, he's going to land the left hook on turn. It's very far-fetched to say you're going to land one shot when a guy can stop you multiple ways with either hand. You know, I can't just base my opinion on the left hook. So, you know, I do still think Crawford would stop Ryan Garcia, but he might be on to something, saying he would be one of his a big payday. But I'm not gonna give him the biggest, because I do think Canelo will be the biggest payday for Terence Crawford. Now, do I think Ryan Garcia is the biggest payday? You know, besides Canelo, probably so. You know, I don't think it's anything. I mean, who can Crawford fight? They could bring the type of pay-per-view that Ryan Garcia can bring, you know, with Terence Crawford's name attached to it. You know, Ryan Garcia's name, I think it would do a decent number on pay-per-view, which is being honest. But it's just all on if Ryan Garcia is serious, which I don't think he's serious. I just think he's using Terence Crawford's name for clout, and just basically trying to clout up off Terence Crawford, you know. And, you know, he needs a big fight coming back, so he's been calling out any and everybody. You know, he's been grilling Shakur, he's been grilling Crawford. You know, he's grilling anybody that could keep his name relevant for when he comes back. And I'm not sure, but I don't think he's getting in the ring or serious about getting in the ring with a guy like Terence Crawford. But if he was, I think Terence Crawford should jump at the opportunity, get that money from because they're gonna be able to get some bags, you know. And I do think that's the next best thing as far as Canelo Alvarez, Ryan Garcia, because Ryan Garcia does have a big fan base. I gotta give him that, you know. As far as selling, you know, he does all right as far as in the crowd. His crowds don't be just what you think, you know. He ain't just the biggest ticket puller in the world, but, you know, he does have a big fan base. I do gotta give him that as far as social media presence, if you understand what I'm saying by that. But yeah, I think him and Terence Crawford will do well, because I think the casual will get on board with it. You know, Crawford is a big name in my opinion as far as hardcore fans, and the social media fans Ryan Garcia brings. But we know Ryan Garcia isn't serious about this, so it's really no reason for us to just kind of go into depth. But yeah, he will be a big payday for Crawford, but we know you're not serious, and we know you're not trying to get that fight done. You just, you know, chopping it up, really. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Make sure y'all smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button. We're on the road to 10K subscribers. Hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at VisualsLOE. If you want to find me on any other platform, hit the link tree in my bio. I love you guys so much, so much, so much, so much, so much. I'm out.